Why would you refuse a friendship? You may not feel comfortable with that person. When you don't even know a person, why would you not feel comfortable? The reason could only be one thing, that you want to hide your past. You don't want to revisit the past. This is episode 2, a friendship she didn't want. Continued to the episode 1, when Jules and Jay reached their car, Jules stepped in and took the back seat. She never sat beside him, never in the passenger seat. Jay didn't react. He simply got into the driver's seat, started the car, adjusted the rearview mirror. Not for the road, but for her. In that small reflection, he saw everything she didn't say. Confusion, grief, and a quiet irritation she didn't bother to hide. He knew why. The way Hemalata had addressed her as Mrs. Jacob. A faint smile touched his lips. Sad, understanding. She wouldn't accept that name. Not now. Maybe not ever. To the world, they were a couple. But he knew the truth. She wasn't even trying to pretend. And he wouldn't force her. He never would. Even if what she wanted was a life without him. Even if what she asked for was a divorce. He would give it to her, just to let her breathe in peace. The car slowed to a stop. Home. Jules stepped out without a word and walked ahead. No waiting, no looking back. Jay paused by the car, pulling out his phone. He dialed, waited, then, "Mr. Shankar, I need your help. I need a good divorce lawyer, if you can find one." And then disconnected the call. In 2 minutes, he got a message on the phone. When he checked it, he found a number, dialed it. When they answered from the other end, Jay said, "Mr. Krishna, I need to discuss with you about divorce. When can we meet?" Then he waited. "Okay. All right. Please let me know once you're back." And then disconnected the call. Just like that. By the time he reached the apartment, it was already open. She was inside, gone into her room. The apartment recognized both their fingerprints. It never questioned who belonged. Jay stepped in, closed the door softly behind him, and let himself fall onto the couch. His head rested back, eyes closed. For a moment, he allowed himself to think. He had believed something, that if he stayed patient, if he stayed kind, she would see him, maybe even choose him. A faint, broken breath escaped him. What if she never did? The sound of the door opening pulled him back. He sat up, looked at her. "Mr. Shankar sent a number, but the lawyer is not in town. He'll be back in 2 days. We can meet him then." He waited. Not for agreement, for something, anything. But Jules only nodded. A small, distant acknowledgement, and turned away. The door closed again. Jay stood there for a moment, then walked into his own room, closed the door. then leaned onto it. His thoughts weren't calm anymore. He thought, something has to change. Jules, I won't let you go. The next morning, the school corridor was alive again. Voices, footsteps, morning light. Jules walked in at exactly 8, on time, composed, distant. Good morning. Suchita appeared beside her with a bright smile. Too bright, too warm. This is your appointment letter, she said, handing it over. And your timetable, your desk is over there. Jules nodded slightly. Professional, nothing more. You sang really well yesterday. Suji continued, walking alongside her. I feel like we'll get along well. Can we be friends? Jules stopped, just for a second. A friend meant questions. A friend meant conversations. A friend meant the past, and she didn't want any of it. She didn't look at her. No, but thank you. But Suji didn't stop. She followed her anyway, talking as if she hadn't heard the answer. Your husband must have influenced Hema ma'am, she said casually. She never hired without proper qualifications. You're lucky. That made Jules turn. Please, she said, her voice low but firm. Leave me alone. And this time, there was no confusion in her eyes, only distance. She refused a name. She refused a marriage. And now, even a friendship. What was she holding on to so tightly? Stay with me for episode 3 of Unconditional Love. This is Between Love and Truth, where love is deep and truth runs deeper. Thanks for listening.